Hello, everybody.
Hi, everybody.
I'm Tom Vassell.
I'm Z Garcia. I'm gonna keep it.
Welcome
back.
Alrighty, it's Porky Breakfast is live. We're in August when I'm seeing sad faces amongst some kids as school is coming back soon for many people. And you know what? I'll tell you, that's one thing I've never missed. I never sit around and go, man, I wish I could go back to school. You miss school?
Not if I could help it, but sometimes if I had a bad tummy or if I
No,
wasn't
I
feeling
said, do
great.
you miss school? Not did you miss school?
Well, you got to be specific.
You got to use the right verbiage. All right.
I do not miss school, not really. I guess college. Sometimes I miss college, but no.
Well, anyhow, folks, we're glad you're with us today. We have a contest going on right now that you can jump into. This is for a game that's on Kickstarter. It's actually not on Kickstarter much longer. I just looked. It's 37 hours to go. That game is Oversiege, the most epic card game since the Middle Ages. This is a game in which you have a castle and you're battling it out with catapults, crossbows, battering rams to capture each other's crown. You can win this game. We're going to pick one winner to win a $100 Visa gift card and a copy of Oversiege. This is going to last for a week. It's open until midnight, the 12th. I'm assuming that's midnight Eastern time. And the way you enter this is email us at contest@dicetower.com with the subject Oversiege 2. I was going to make a tagline there. There's Oversiege 2. And then answer the question, how do you open the castle entrance in Oversiege? I'll give you a hint. It's not ask nicely. You just need to answer that question, leave us your address, and you can find the answer to that question on the Kickstarter page, which is linked in the description below.
All right.
So I wish you all great luck. What's the thing they say in the may the odds be in your favor?
May the odds be ever in your favor, I think, something like that.
That's right. The odds are in your favor if you're watching this live. Get on that. Alrighty, from us here at Dice Tower, if you missed it, we talked about Pandemic Legacy Season 0 yesterday, but watch that later because we're live now. And we're going to jump into some segments, and then we're going to come back with the news.
All right.
Hi, I'm Ambi, and if you've seen some of my other videos on this channel, you might think of me as a heavy gamer or a train gamer or an 18xx gamer, which is true. I do like heavy games and train games and 18xx games, but those aren't all the games I like. I actually like all types of games, but a lot of times people tend to categorize themselves and other people into different labels like heavy gamer, Euro gamer, party gamer. But for me, sometimes I just feel like none of those labels fit me. And if we're talking about my favorite genre of games, it's probably real-time cooperative games. So maybe I should go around introducing myself. Hi, I'm Ambi. I'm a real-time cooperative gamer. But the thing is, even that wouldn't cover all the types of games I like because there's never just one type of game I want to play. Depending on the situation and which friends I'm with, I want to play a different type of game. Sometimes I might not even want to play a game at all, well, who am I kidding? I always want to play a game. So what type of gamer am I? Sometimes I say I'm an omni gamer, which means I like all types of games, but that's not entirely true. There are some types of games that I've never even tried, like war games, so I don't even know if I like those. And then there are some types of games that I generally don't like Area Control or Take That, but then again, sometimes a game in that genre surprises me and I do like it. Do I even need to have a label? What about you? Do you think of yourself as a certain type of gamer? Or do you just ignore these labels completely? Let me know. Bye!
Hi, I'm Josh from the YouTube channel Josh Yaks, here with another mechanism that brings a game's theme to life. In my admittedly limited experience, no war-themed games better bring to life their themes with such a minimalist set of rules as the Birth of America series by Academy Games. From that series, I've played 1812, The Invasion of Canada, and 1775 Rebellion, though the one I own, which shares the same lineage, is 878 Vikings, Invasions of England. From this game, we're going to see how custom battle dice simulate the strengths and weaknesses of various military units. And regarding those specific units, the English Fyrd are naturally the weakest, as they represent peasant levies who have been hurriedly drafted into the defense of their towns and villages. Only 2 sides of their 6-sided dice represent kills, while 3 sides are flee the battle results. They're also the only unit to have a completely blank die face, indicating that they freeze up in the terror of battle and do nothing effective. On a level above the Fyrd are the English Thanes, who represent the forces of the regional nobles. They are average soldiers who could end up doing pretty much anything, which is indicated by the fact that their dice have 2 each of kill, flee, and tactical movement. But stronger yet are the English housecarls, who are the king's household troops, and the Viking Norsemen. They will get a kill result 50% of the time, with 2 dice faces for tactical movement and 1 for running away. But the fiercest of all are the Viking Berserkers, who hit 4 times out of 6, and have 2 sides for tactical movement. Their fearlessness is shown in the fact that they have no flee the battle results. And that's just the dice, without even getting into the amazing amount of history that is drawn out by a small hand of cards. But perhaps that's a topic for another thematic mechanism segment. Meanwhile, I'd love to see you on my YouTube channel or Facebook page, which you can get to by searching for Josh Yaks. Cheers!
You know, I would have thought that there would be a lot more news because of the online Gen Con, but there really wasn't a ton of things announced.
Yeah.
But some big things, but we'll get to those in a second. Let's start with Science Magazine featured Endangered. Endangered is a cooperative game about saving endangered species. It has 2 different species that you save in the game, right? Tigers and otters, I think?
I believe that's right, yes. Right in the box, yes.
Although there's so many expansions planned and talked about, I keep hearing about new animals being added to this.
Right, I've heard the same thing, and they already have pandas available.
Got it. Well, anyhow, this was mentioned in the Science Magazine, so that's pretty cool.
Nice.
An expansion's coming for Civilization: A New Dawn. I have to be honest, was not expecting this. I thought this game was fine, even if it was very abstract, in my opinion, when we played it. Very abstract, and I just thought it was kind of a throwaway. It was the least Civilization-like game, but hey, and it came out 2-3 years ago?
It's been a while. It feels longer than that, I gotta tell you. I'm surprised this was still alive, I guess.
Yeah, I think, you know, when it comes to stuff like this, and Board Game Geek says 2017, so that's 3 years ago. Fantasy Flight just seems to be playing it safe at this point, in a sense.
Sure.
Like, there's very few new things from them. I don't even remember them mentioning this in their in-flight report. I think this was something they did outside that.
Okay.
Well, anywho, let's move on. We got the Court of Miracles. Now, I believe we talked about this before. This is the game that, for some reason, every time I see it, I think of the Millennium Falcon.
Why?
That board. Can you see the board in the picture?
Oh, wow.
Doesn't that look like the Millennium Falcon?
You're not wrong. That, if I did just a sort of a black and white outline of that, that's pretty close to the Millennium Falcon.
Yeah, I don't know why.
Think of, every time I see it, the thing I think of is that font looks crazy.
Have you played this game?
No, no, not at all. Is this available?
I feel like we got an early copy. I mean, I know I've played it. I just don't know if I played it with you.
No.
I played an early copy of this somewhere, someplace, sometime in the past. That's very vague.
Very specific.
But my... Okay, it was originally released in 2019. I must have played that one. But it's coming this September. It was originally from Lumberjack Studio. Now it's coming from Lucky Duck. So this is a game.
Pedigree. I like that.
Yeah, Lucky Duck is pretty solid.
I like the look of it a lot. I mean, the Millennium Falcon thing now, unfortunately, I'm never going to be able to unsee that. Thanks very much. But I'm loving the character artwork. The cover of the box is very interesting. This game attracts me. It makes me want to draw myself in and take a look at details, and yeah, I want to play it.
All right, there's a new version of Seven Wonders coming, like, really soon. And we know this because we actually have a copy. I believe it was unboxed in our Dice Tower unboxings. And Z is going to do a comparison video. Although,
That's right.
from what I can tell, it's mostly, I don't even know how to say it, like smoothed out artwork. They
It's just a cosmetic change, pretty much.
The biggest cosmetic change from what I can tell is that they're on one side of the wonder now that's like a nighttime wonder.
Oh, I did not notice that. I took a quick look at it. I haven't noticed that yet. I think the biggest change, actually, is that the game now is for 3 to 7 players instead of the original 2 to 7 with an adjustment for 2 players. That is to say, they just dropped the 2-player thing, which is fine.
Alrighty. Dungeons and Dragons Adventures Begins. This is a new cooperative board game that I believe will be in mass market stores. It's really inexpensive. I want to say like $25 or so.
Mm-hmm.
This is, it says the role of Dungeon Master passes from player to player each turn, so everyone gets to be part of the storytelling. I'm cool with this. I'm okay with a very light version of this existing. I know some people are getting all up in arms about it, but I don't see why.
I mean, I wish I knew a little more information. It's not a role-playing game. It's just based on D&D. I'm assuming it is a board game. It says that on the cover. I hate, by the way, the word board game as a single word.
Who cares?
I care. And I have a microphone. So you will listen to me tell you how I care.
Mute him, Roy. Yeah, this is $25. $25 on Amazon. I just looked it up, and it is coming out October 1st. There, it does not look. It looks low quality in a sense. I mean, I guess you're going to get your money's worth.
It'll be a cheap production. Yeah.
And I'm definitely not getting this assuming there's going to be multiple expansions and things like that. This is going to be what it is.
Right.
All right, Restoration Games has announced Key to the Kingdom. This is a game that they're re-releasing. It's coming to retail in Q3 2021, so a little over a year. I don't know if you've ever seen this game.
I don't believe I have. I've heard of it maybe, but I've never seen it.
Yeah, this is like a big adventure game. I'm trying to remember if I've ever played through a whole game of it. I've had it in the past. There was that point in my board game collecting thing where I was buying lots of games from eBay, just like huge lots, and This was definitely one of them. And then there's a big fold-out board, whirlpool things with keys. Obviously, it's called Key to the Kingdom. So I'm looking forward to seeing what they change and do with it. I have high hopes for this because Restoration Games does a great job.
This, I assume, will be something similar to their Fireball Island, and at least in spirit, that's kind of what they're going for here.
Sure.
Interesting. All right.
In funny name news, Santorini, New York has been announced. Now, let me begin by saying I'm really pumped about this. I love Santorini, and a new version with little skyscrapers. I think they said it's around the turn of the century, like beginning of the 20th century. That's cool, with a little mini Statue of Liberty. I just think it's funny that it's called Santorini, New York. Now, that being said, they've been doing this with Carcassonne for a really long time. Carcassonne, Amazonas,
Yeah.
But it still just was, it made me double take. I was like, wait, what? But
it looks beautiful. I had seen that cover, but I had not seen production shot. And I got to tell you, that is a stunning looking game. That statue is very nice. I did not realize there would be a Statue of Liberty in it. The buildings look great. The whole thing is looking good. Yeah.
It also clearly looks like a different game. I mean, it looks similar, but not quite the same. And I'm really cool with that. If that's the way the game is. I wonder how they'll have gods.
Or if they'll have that. They might not,
Well, it says there's 14 roll card sets. but only 4 are used each game.
Oh, well, that's different. 4 would not make sense if we had in the original game, so maybe it's a different mechanism.
Well, let's say 14 roll card sets. So you will have 5 roll cards. You'll pick one to play at the beginning of a turn. Once you used it, you keep going till you have 1 left, and you get 4 more dealt to you to get more options.
Huh. Yeah, that's new.
The first person to move to the 3rd level wins, but you must have the Statue of Liberty when you do so. Huh. I'm really interested in this one. It sounds like a step up. It looks like it's a co-production with Spin Master. So
Spin Master is co-producing everybody's stuff.
Yeah, Spin Master's our new overlords. You folks just don't know it yet.
Mm-hmm.
All right,
spin for Spin Master.
A final piece of news here. New game from Chip Theory announced, Burncycle.
Is this like a secret working out commercial or something? What is it? Burncycle.
Burncycle.
Feel the burn.
20 minutes a day, you can lose 40 pounds a month. Actually, no. Humans are fighting robots. Okay, so what happened is, it says robots in the future resurrected humans after humans were extinct. But then, upon revival, humans quickly proved they've learned nothing from their past mistakes, subjugating the robots and becoming the ruling class of sentient life on Earth. Now the robots are fighting back again. So if you play this game, you are a robot operative fighting against the tyrannical human corporations. That's kind of...
Okay,
so
I like that.
I'm like, stupid human. Stupid humans.
I love it. Oh, that's great role-playing possibilities there. Yeah. All right.
I'm sure it will be stunning production. I'm sure it will be over the top. I'm sure a lot of rules and things. It's coming to Kickstarter in November.
Cool.
All righty. Well, that's the news that we have, folks, this week. Let's keep moving.
I like this whole opening page here. I think I actually dated her in junior
creepy.
High.
It's heckin' creepy, guys.
Yeah, her name's Karen. I dated her.
This is Angry Karen.
She went to Gilbert Junior High.
What?
I totally dated that girl.
Why?
It was for like a week.
You don't want to date Angry Karen.
Well, she didn't look like that.
Oh, okay. Well, then that's different.
She was
right beneath our noses, the kindred
That looks like Johnny Depp. Did you see that?
The guy with the fish shirt? Yeah. You know a guy walking around in a fish shirt like that?
Johnny Depp?
Come on.
Hold on.
He's clearly a vampire.
What
He's not
class
hiding
is that?
in.
What class is that?
I think that's definitely a gangrel because he's got a fish on his shirt, right? So he's got to be all about the animals.
No.
Yeah,
What?
it's totally a gangrel.
No.
Pretty, but scary. And the guy at the end has like a monkey skull on his cane.
That's the governor.
Yeah,
That's
well,
the
you're
governor.
definitely not trusting him. If he owned KFC, I'd be like, okay.
Oh, yeah. No, absolutely.
But as a person walking around, I'd be a little suspicious of Colonel Sanders over there.
Just when you thought it was safe to go back onto the internet. Come On Games launches Massive Darkness 2 Hellscape, where 1 to 6 Lightbringers take their light to the darkest parts of the underworld in this updated cooperative dungeon crawler that now includes a heavenly campaign mode for those that are most enlightened. Can you illuminate the deeps in 60 minutes? If so, $100 gets you on the path to greatness. Speaking of dark halls, filled with the damned, we have Vampire the Masquerade Rivals by Renegade Games that sires 2 to 4 young children into the night as players take to the streets to feed, hatch schemes to take down their rivals, and try to push their agendas within the city for 30 to 70 minutes in this expandable deck-building game that challenges players to take down their enemies, all while keeping the demands of high society. Joining this clan starts at $40. Our next game features the only thing that scares vampires in the night. Lycans, an ultimate werewolf extreme from Bezier Games. Here, 3 to 25 villagers might work together, kind of, to defend their village from the ravages of a hungry werewolf pack. However, this classic bluffing deduction games has some new tricks up its sleeves with a ton of new roles and an amazing new moderator app that sets up a balanced group of roles and even scans the faces so the moderator knows exactly who's telling the truth. This extreme game lasts 30 to 60 minutes and starts at $69. Now, perhaps werewolves and other monsters aren't your thing. Instead, are you a defender of the human race in Arcana Rising? From Grey Fox Games, 1 to 6 spellcasters prove their magical might in the spell-slinging competition. However, you will need more than just magic if you want to master this card-drafting engine-building game of wizardry. Each competition only lasts 30 to 60 minutes, and you can enter for just $23. Thanks so much for joining me this week, everyone. If you want to know more about any of the games that you've seen here today, then join me at gloryhound.com as we will talk about all of these Kickstarters in depth, if we would back them or not. It is a live show, so all of you get to participate and tell us what you think about these Kickstarters, or if you just want to see us joke around for about 30 to 60 minutes, then come hang out with us. Other than that, I will see you all next week.
What's up, everyone? My name is Melissa McCack, and this is Smashing Buttons and Slamming Cards, and I am back. I am so happy to be back. It has been a little bit of a while. The reason I was gone was because I was taking a counseling exam for my counseling license, and I had failed it the first time I took it, but I passed it this time. I've been very anxious about it. I'm still coming down from my anxiety, to be honest, but I'm passed, and I'm really happy about it. I'm excited. Other big news, I got engaged, and I'm really happy about it, excited about that. It's been a crazy month, but anyway, you're not here for that, or my life story, but you're here for board games, so, sorry, I was just really excited to tell everybody about this. Let me see what I have around. I've got stuff. Okay, so I have Arkham Horror, LCG stuff. I've been getting the expansion packs for this game. I know I've already spoken about Arkham Horror, the card game. I think I compared it to Undertale, the video game. But I'm in the middle of the Dunwich Legacy campaign stuff. I guess that's my question for everybody. I know that a lot of people are like, oh, LCGs, they could be expensive because, you know, you just want to get everything immediately. I love this game, but like I said, I'm only in the middle of the Dunwich stuff, like very early on. I only have this thing and then that one, but I've been liking it. I don't feel the need to rush to get all the packs. I'm very cool with just like playing through the base set a couple of times and just figuring out different combinations and cards and everything, and then getting the packs gradually. And yeah, I don't know. I have a lot of fun with that. How do you go about LCGs in general? Anyway, that's it for this week. Thank you so much for watching. If you'd like, you could check out mine and my brother's channel called Room 51. I'll catch you next time.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to 20 Questions. You Gotta Take It style is what I'm calling it. I don't know why.
Wait, what? I don't want to take it.
We've got here a deck of cards, Tom. Chips, that's so passé. Cards are the way of the future. You're going to have 20 cards.
Hear you, man.
20, huh?
Don't let Chip Theory hear you.
I know, right? 20 cards. 10 of them are nothing. 10 of them are simply energy. Energy to keep you going, Tom.
I love energy.
5 of them are possibly good for you. They are data. I'm going to ask you a question. You get it right, you're going to get a letter in the title. And 5 of them are bad. What's bad? Nanobots are bad. You get one of these, I'm also going to ask you a question, and something terrible might happen. Now, here's the thing. The terrible thing that might happen, if you don't get the question right, I switch the entertainment product that I've got in front of me to a different one. And I might be going across lines here. I mean, from a video game to a movie to a board game, maybe to a flavor of Fresca. They have a lot of flavors.
Okay,
you don't know.
Let me ask a few clarifying questions here.
No! Play the game. Go ahead.
The initial thing, is it set, or are you randomly picking one of these things?
I already said it, but I'm not telling you what it is.
No, I get that, but I'm saying there's a specific order that these things come into play.
Yeah.
So hopefully I won't get to the fifth one.
There might not be 5. It's really hard. Eventually, after like the third, after possibly the third, I'm just gonna take away a question.
So I don't know. I have no I'm starting at base 0. I know that the word entertainment's involved, and that's about it.
Sure.
All right, everybody. I'm going to need some help here. Give me some questions to ask. I'm super nervous. Actually, I wouldn't mind if if you gave it to me right away, one of those negative ones, what's to stop me from just going oogity boogity and having you change it because I don't care? That's called gaming the system.
That's true.
All right. Okay, I got my first question. This is from Ross.
All right.
Ross rules. Ross says, does it come in a box?
Yes. Data is good for you. Yeah.
So you're going to ask me a question. If I get it right, I get a letter.
I'm going to ask you a question. I'm going to ask you for a number. That number corresponds to a question. 1 through 10. Hit me with it.
I'll take question 2.
2. Here we go. In the upcoming Marvel's Avengers video game, one major character will be an exclusive character to PlayStation. Who is it?
I don't even know this game exists. All right, let me think here.
Think about it.
Marvel's Avengers video game. I think I've seen a little bit about it. I'm not going to look at the chat here because they might know.
They will know.
It would be a single character, probably not part of a team. I want to say Venom just because he was in that Walmart version thing. But it'd have to be a character who's fairly popular, but not too popular. They wouldn't put him in the main thing. There's like 2,000 Marvel characters. This is just shooting in the dark. I will say.
Think about it.
I will say Black Widow.
That is incorrect, Tom. The correct answer is Sony's Spider-Man. Because Sony PlayStation gets to do that.
So you're saying Spider-Man is not in the other versions?
That is what I'm saying, yes.
Wow.
If you want to play as Spider-Man, you have to get the PlayStation 4 version of Marvel's Avengers video game.
All right, whatever. I had no chance on that one. I would never have guessed that Spider-Man.
Of course you had a chance. It's all logic, okay? This is about testing the humans to see if they deserve a future joined by machines. Moving on.
All right, I need some more questions, folks. If I had looked at the chat, I would have gotten it. The chat definitely knew that it was Spider-Man. All righty.
All right, so number 2, you've asked already. That's done.
All right, I'm actually going to ask this question. I normally wouldn't, but I'm asking it today. Monica says, are there more than 3 words in the title? So 4 or more words.
Yeah. Yes.
All right.
Nanobots!
I'm going to take question 3 because I don't think you'd ask another video game question that fast.
Question number 3 goes like this. Nicolas Cage has 79 appearances in film and TV, but has only done 2 sequels. Name one.
Oh, okay. He's only done 2 sequels. Let's see. His best movies have not done a sequel. I was just watching a Nicolas Cage.
Face Off 2, the refacing.
With The Rock, Con Air.
Con Air 2, Back on the Ground.
But that didn't have a sequel. He was in not the Fast and the Furious. He was in that.
Gone in 90 seconds.
Gone in 60 seconds. I'm thinking back to his early stuff. Nicolas
Entering
Cage.
Las Vegas.
No, was that Peggy Sue or what was that one called?
Peggy Sue is no longer married.
Oh, a sequel. You're right. He doesn't do many sequels. It must have been some crappy. One of them must be a crappy movie, like he broke out of prison or something like that.
This is a film you, I assume, are aware of. Probably both. Definitely one.
Well, yeah. I'm really. I got to not look at chat because I know chat's probably knowing the answer to this one.
Also, they can Google it. You know what I mean? Come on. I don't trust chat for a second.
Nick Cage is not in the Marvel Universe at all.
No.
Oh, was there a Ghost Rider 2? Oh, okay. I don't know. I'm just going to say Ghost Rider 2. I don't think there was one.
What's it called?
How would I know? Ghost Rider 2. That's good enough. Blaze of Vengeance.
Close enough! Spirit of Vengeance. Wow, that's amazing. It's called Ghost Rider Spirit of Vengeance. You did know. Your subconscious was like, vengeance!
All right, what's the other one, the sequel?
National Treasure, the second one.
Duh!
Come on, man. It's called Book of Secrets. You should know that.
You're right. Wasn't there 3 of those? No, there's not a third one yet, is there?
If there's more, they don't have Nicolas Cage. So, there we go. You're good. No penalty this time.
Woo! Woo!
Very well. Let's continue.
I don't know if I've seen the second one. I saw the first one. I was not overly impressed with it.
I don't think I've seen the second one either, yeah.
All right. Oh, questions. Whew. Okay. That's scary. I'd rather get those right than the other ones. The negative thing gives me a bigger stimulus.
Sure.
All right. Well, we're not getting any questions. I gotta wait for some more questions. Is Nicolas? Question was, is Nicolas Cage in the cover? All right. Oh, okay. I'll ask this very specifically. Someone says, is it a board game?
Yes. Oh. Nanobots.
Oh, man. All right. We're going to jump to question number 9.
Number 9.
This was a desperation question. 10 you probably already had in your mind, but you were probably stretching by 9.
Your mistake is thinking I wrote these in order, like I went from 1 to 10, rather. I just wrote the numbers 1 through 10 and then put in when I came up with them anywhere. 9 is, what is the full title of The Crew in English? What you looking around for?
Oh, no, it's not in this room. It's in the other room. It's The Crew. I'm not going to think about this too long because I don't know for sure, but I want to say it's the Mission to Planet 9.
You're close.
I don't know.
Incorrect. It's
what is
The
it?
Crew, The Quest for Planet 9.
All right. I would like to argue that I was pretty close there, but all right.
I will allow it. You're close enough. You said Planet 9. Let me go to my judges real quick. Judges, there's no one here. We're going to go with that. Yes, that's okay.
This would be a great place for a pre-recorded clip of Chuck Norris just putting a thumbs up from the Dodgeball movie or something. All righty.
So far, you've asked, is it in a box? Yes. Is it a board game? Yes.
Well, unfortunately, yes. And I also said there's 4 more words in the title. Is the box size smaller than Ticket to Ride?
Hold on one sec. I'm just writing these down. Is the box smaller than Ticket to Ride?
Yes.
Indeed, it is smaller.
Man, we got so many yes questions. This is great. This got to be a nothing.
Nothing. Energy. Keep going. All right.
All right. So Socrates says, in honor of the new Bill and Ted movie, does it have many expansions? Oh, wait, any expansions. He said many. Does it have any expansions?
Yes.
Man, we've got nothing but yes questions today. I'm happy with this. Go ahead.
Energy. You are down 5 questions.
Charles says, is it a card game? And I'll clarify and say, would you and me both consider this to be a card game?
No. I'm going to say no.
All right, so I wrote that on my notes. No.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it. Here we go. Energy.
All right. Matt says, does it have dice?
No. Does it? No. No, there's no dice in it, no.
No. All right.
Energy.
Does it have meeples, says Martin.
Meeples. No, it does not have meeples. Energy. All right, you have used up 8 questions. I really hope you don't get one of the upcoming ones wrong and lose your progress. You also need to get some letters.
I know.
Did I give you a
know.
letter already? Did you get one right and I gave you a letter?
Nope. Got nothing.
Did you get one right, though?
I did. What? Only the negative ones.
You got it wrong. Yeah, you got it wrong. Okay.
All right. T-Rex says, is there a scoring track?
There is not a scoring track, no. Energy. 9 down.
Matt says, can you play it solo? Is it soloable?
It does not say that on the box, but yeah, I assume you can. Energy.
That means it's cooperative, everybody.
Shut up.
It can't be Pandemic Legacy Season 0, because that's right there! My show.
No, it's right here.
Oh, you got your second copy then. All right.
Yeah.
Does it have more plum than Tom's hat? Thank you for that. Okay. Does it allow for more than 4 players? So can more than 4 people play it? 5 plus?
Yes.
Ooh, that I wasn't expecting.
Energy. 11.
Wow, there's 9 cards left, and of
You've only
those
seen
9
3
cards,
of the
6
power
of them
ones, yeah.
are things. Interesting.
Scary, I would say.
Is it based on an IP?
It is not based on an IP.
Thanks, Nixon.
Here we go.
Do it.
Woof.
This is going to be one.
Nanobots!
Right.
Nanobots!
Give me question 10.
10. Let's see. Number 10 says, Conan the Barbarian from 1982 was remade in 2011. Who played Conan?
Well, it was Khal Drogo. What's the guy's name? Aquaman. Jason. Mimosa.
Mimosa is correct and delicious. Jason Mimosa. You can always have a Jason Mimosa in the morning and no one calls you an alcoholic. Jason Momoa is
right. I did not like that movie particularly.
Nobody did, including Jason Mimosa. All right, good. You got through that one, Tom. Well done.
These questions are too close for comfort for me. I'm so nervous with them.
I love it. I love that you're worried about it. That's fantastic. This game is designed to weaken humanity as a whole and allow the machines to finally rise up.
All right. Here
we go.
Down
12. What do you got?
Yes, his commercial taking his arms off is hilarious.
It's true. It is.
All right. Matt says, has this game, as far as you know, ever been reprinted?
It has not been reprinted.
All right, give me a card.
I mean, like, I'm assuming they mean like a different edition.
That's what I meant, yes.
Yeah. Data.
This is a good question, right?
This is a good question. Yes, if you get this right, I'll give you a letter.
We'll go number 1.
Number 1. John Woo is a famous Hong Kong film director who has worked in Hollywood, of course. Name one of his films.
Mission Impossible 2.
Woo! No hesitation. Mission Impossible 2, the worst of the Mission Impossibles.
That's how I remember it, because I remember he did that whole stupid kick the sand and the gun comes up in your hand, and the guys jump off the motorcycle and punch each other. And I remember reading the reviews of it, and they kept talking about this John Woo guy. I actually don't think I could pick a second movie of his. Did he do Crouching Tiger?
No, that's not his, but he did Face Off as his, for example.
Oh, is it? Oh, man, I love Face Off. All right.
Here we go. Let's
Got
spin
a letter,
it.
everybody. So very exciting.
You might get 2 letters.
Wait, how's that?
Because I do what I want. It's my show. Oh.
It's magic.
And I'm going to give you another one. Because the first one was a vowel. You get another one.
I love your hard and fast rules.
That's how I do it.
One thing Z does not do is change. That's why no one rooms with him at conventions.
Okay, your second letter is N.
Right.
N-O spells no, Tom. No changing.
All right. Oh, that was Ongli. Yes, you're right. That was the other one. All right. Mr. Dreadful says, does the game come with resources?
Resources, you say? Sure, technically, yes. There are resources in it.
Sure, technically. All right. Give me a card.
Oh, data.
All right. Man, I hope there's a question about data. We'll go with question 8.
Question number 8. Oh, ding, 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 ding. You've unlocked the speed round bonus. Here we go, Tom. Are you ready for this?
Friends? Okay.
I'm going to work with you on this one, Tom. I have here 8 companies. Next to them, their slogans. You need to get 5 of these at least to count as a positive result. I'm going to give us 20 seconds. And I'm going to ask you what these are.
Okay.
Got it?
Yeah.
Here we go. Let me see. 20 seconds on the timer here. 0 minutes, 20 seconds. And go. Nike.
I'm sorry, what?
Nike.
Seize the day. No, it's not right. Go ahead. Next.
L'Oreal.
I don't even know what that is. Next.
Dunkin' Donuts.
I forgot it. Next.
We are out of time, Tom.
That's not 20 seconds.
That was so 20 seconds. We're going to do it again. I'm going to give you 30 seconds, starting from where we are. You're still not going to get it. It's the saddest day in human history. Here we go. You passed on Dunkin'. We're going to start again. Here we go, okay? Nike. Go.
Nike is Just Do It.
That's one. L'Oreal, which is a hair product. Okay,
I don't
Dunkin' Donuts.
You can't buy just one. I know it's not what it is.
Bounty.
The quicker picker-upper.
M&M.
I don't know what M&M is. They have
State Farm.
We are State Farm. That's not the bump.
Meow Mix.
Meow 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 meow. Meow 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 meow.
I do not believe you got it, Tom. Okay, Nike, just do it. Yes, L'Oreal, because you're worth it.
Yeah, I don't know that.
Dunkin' Donuts. American runs on Dunkin'.
That's right. Sorry, man.
Quicker picker-upper you got. So you got 2. M&M. Melts in your hand, not in your mouth.
That's an old thing. They don't even use that anymore.
Oh, I'm sorry. That's the only slogan they got. State Farm, like a good neighbor.
Oh, like a good neighbor. State Farm is there.
And then Meow Mix. Tastes so good, cats ask for it by name.
I don't have a cat.
They still ask for it by name. And then lastly was McDonald's, which I bet you know that.
I'm loving it. I was ready to, I'm loving it. Like, no matter what he says, I'm going to say I'm loving it.
I'm loving it. All right.
I don't even like McDonald's, but I know that one.
It's catchy. It's catchy stuff.
Wait, was that a good or a bad one?
That was a bad one. You only got, no, that was a good one. You did not get it.
Whew. Okay, that's okay. I don't care if I don't get the good ones. It's the bad ones that are problematic.
Right.
Someone said, I got to stop skipping ads.
All right, Tom. Here we go. You are down to 6 of these.
All right, folks, I need some questions. Okay. Oh, Steven says, you might not even know this. Is there an app for this game that you know of?
That I know of? No, I don't think so. I've never seen one. I doubt it. I don't think so. Oh no, Tom, nanobots trying to eat your hat.
I'm glad I didn't pick question 8 for that. We'll go with question 4.
Question 4. Here we go. So 8 is spent. Question 4 says, what is Stefan Feld's oldest game in BGG? And the hint, it's from 2005. Ba-dum-ba-bum-bum. I think you stuck. If you mess this up on a game question.
I don't know, but I'm going to go with Notre Dame.
That is incorrect.
No, it's Roman Pirates.
Roman Pirates was the second. There's one game before that.
Oh, then I wouldn't have known.
It's Roma, 2-player game from Queen.
You're the only person on earth who likes that game.
I am also the only one who looked up that it was the first game from Stefan Feld. So that's wrong, baby.
Notre Dame must be like his 3rd or 4th game, actually. Yeah, I should have got Roman Pirates.
Tom, unfortunately.
So now we're changing the whole thing, right?
Fortunately, we are switching to another thing. Here's the good news, okay? There's some good news that comes with this when you mess up this bad. First of all, I'm going to go through all the previous questions and tell you which ones still apply. It's very simple. Does it come in a box? Yes. Is it a board game? No. And the rest of them, no.
Oh, wait. Hang on. No. Okay. First of all, the second question was, are there 4 or more words in the title?
No, that's a good one. So, no, there are not.
Okay. And hang on.
There's no expansion.
No. There was the question was, is the box size smaller than Ticket to Ride?
It is smaller, yes.
Okay. Well, is there expansions for it?
Technically, sure. I mean,
okay.
Yes.
Well, I'm just okay. Solo. Is it soloable?
Yes.
Okay. Well, I want to get the questions right.
But the other good thing is that all the letters are going to stay true.
Okay. Is it 5+? Like, can 5 or more people play it?
No.
Okay. Is it based on an IP?
No.
All right. Has it been reprinted?
No.
Okay. Is there an app?
Yes, kind of.
Hey, I'll take it every bit of piece of information
I agree with that.
Alrighty.
All right, here we go, Tom. What could this possibly be? What do you think it is?
Well, I'm gonna just ask that as a question, right? So the next question is.
Oh, here's the other bonus I forgot is that you can ask me one free question. That's what it is. When the category changes, you get one free question, which is an anything question, not based on what the audience says.
Is it a video game?
It is a video game, yes.
All right, that's the question. All right, good. All right, folks, that's not too horrible. Remember that Z does not have every system, so he doesn't have any old systems like the old Nintendos and stuff. He does have a Switch in his house. He has a PlayStation. I don't know if he has an Xbox. He doesn't have a PC that I know of, but he does have a Mac. I don't think he plays any games in the Mac. So.
All right, Tom, what do you got?
All right, first question. Is it a horror-themed game?
You could say that, but I don't like scary games. So it's not a scary game, but the theme could certainly be seen as sort of a horrific theme, yes.
All right.
Here we go.
Someone said, is Spider-Man an exclusive character for the game?
What do we got? Data!
All right. Give me question 5.
All right, question 5 is as follows. Arrange these 3 Blizzard Entertainment releases by release date.
Got it.
Diablo, StarCraft, Warcraft 2, Tides of Darkness.
Okay, well, Warcraft 2 obviously came out before StarCraft. Warcraft 2 came out when I was in college. So did StarCraft, though. I don't know when Diablo came out. I know everyone was playing it in Korea, so I'm going to go with Diablo being the third, but it could have come out in between those, and I wouldn't know. So I'm going to say Warcraft 2, StarCraft, and then Diablo.
That is incorrect. It is Warcraft 2, Diablo, then StarCraft.
All right. And StarCraft was 99, I think.
88,
Warcraft,
yeah.
98, and then Warcraft 2 was before that. Warcraft 2 was the first game I ever played, computer game I played against somebody else on 2 different things.
Yeah, so it's that in 95, Diablo 97, StarCraft 98. Yeah.
Got it. All right.
But nothing bad happens. All right, Tom, you have got 4 questions left to try to figure out what this video game is. Again, don't forget the letters N and O are in it. So you know all of that already.
Someone said my childhood in 3 words. That could be the case for sure. Warcraft, Diablo, StarCraft. That's a lot of time based in life.
That's true.
All right. Matt says, does it have RPG elements?
I would say so, yes.
All right.
Here we go. Blam! Energy. So nothing there.
Are we down to 3 left?
You're down to 3 left, Tom. And there is, unfortunately, 1 of each.
Okay, I guess that's a reasonable thing. Oh, that's a good question. I like that one. Is there as far as you know, is there a board game version of this video game?
No, there is not. Pick one.
Middle.
Energy.
Can we guess the word here yet? Here?
You can guess if you want to, sure.
I'll ask Trevor's question. He says, is it M-rated?
It is M-rated, yes. For
M-rated, for mature.
Mature players.
Alrighty.
Pick one.
Left. Your left.
This one?
Yes.
You sure?
I don't care. It doesn't matter. I'm going to get it either way.
Nanobots.
All right, I better get this question right, or I'm just going to have to quit.
What do you got?
Question 6.
6. Woo! Oh, I feel bad for you. Okay, Tom. Perudo's publication year, as listed on BGG, is clearly an approximation.
Yes.
What is it?
Oh, what?
I'm going to allow you to be 100 years off.
Well, it depends. All right, so Liar's Dice, does Liar's Dice and Perudo have 2 different entries?
I don't think so. I mean, Liar's Dice, like, this is not the Richard Borg one. That would be, like, in the 90s or whatever.
Yeah, actually, I think it's like 95. But, all right, Perudo, well, definitely they played it on Captain Jack's ship.
That's right. This is true.
So,
one of his pirates maybe invented it, for all you know.
I don't know. I'll say 1820.
Why would 1820 be clearly an approximation? Maybe they did do it in 1820. But you know what? You're close enough. It's 1800 exactly.
All righty.
They know that it came out on that year is when the first publication of Perudo came out.
That's funny. All right.
You've got 1 left. We know that it's data, so you're gonna get something out of this.
Man, I don't have a whole lot of. I don't have a whole lot of things.
Ask me anything you want to, Tom.
All right, Tommy. No, I can't ask that. That's too specific.
Tell you the title.
No, he wants to know if it was on your top 10 list of top 10 video games video, but I don't think that's a.
I don't know what was on there. Did I do that?
We did that a long time ago, actually.
I wasn't there for that.
All right. Is it? Oh, okay. I'll ask Jacob's question. Is it console exclusive?
I don't think so.
All right. Flip the card. What is it?
It's data. I already told. What's wrong with you?
I want to know if you're cheating. I better see data. All right. Give me a question. The only question that's left. 7.
No, it doesn't look like it's console exclusive. No. All right. What question do you? What's the one that's left? 1.
7.
Oh, you asked 1 already. 7. That's right. Question number 7 goes as follows: Funko Games shortly releasing a food-inspired card game. What food is it about?
Pop-Tarts.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. I'm loving it.
I was looking at that this morning because
that is correct.
in the Bassel house, Wednesdays are Pop-Tart days. That's okay. It sounds dumb, but my kids love Pop-Tarts, and I said they can only do it once a week because I got to eat healthy the rest of the time.
Here we go. Let's see. How many letters do you think you want, Tom? 1, 2?
Give me a letter first.
How about another O?
All right, so there's 2 O's, so it could have been Darth Vader's game. No.
I'm gonna give you one more letter.
The game has
fewer than 4 words.
Fewer than 4 words. Yes.
It comes in a box. This is true, and it's smaller than Ticket to Ride. It is an S. Nose.
I got your nose.
All right, so what could it be, Tom?
Spells soon backwards. I like that. I like that, especially since Z said it could be slightly horror-ish. But they did make a board game out of it, but Z might not have known that.
They made a board game out of this?
What was the game again?
I'm going to look it up, all right?
No, I'm just going to guess this because it sounds good. Elder Scrolls Oblivion.
There's not a board game about this. It is not Elder Scrolls Oblivion.
Well, no, there was. That's what I was saying.
Yeah, it's not that, right?
Well, anyway, that was our guess. So you gotta give me the.
There's a role-playing game apparently from Modiphius about this.
They did Fallout. No, not Fallout. Elder Scrolls Skyrim. No. They did Fallout. But it can't be Fallout. Is the game called Dishonored?
Yes.
This is one of those times where I don't actually even know what that game is.
That's what you are. You are dishonored in your quest for knowledge. Everything I picked has some sort of diss in it. That's not true. So
what was the board game?
Big Book of Madness.
Yeah, I wasn't on that track at all.
And then we didn't even get to the movie. I think next time we do this, I'll let you know up front that it's one board game, one movie, one video game. All the letters do cross over. They would have for all three things. Obviously, I only pick a few letters, okay? Just the ones that cross over. And we'll do it again and see if you can maybe, defeat your machine overlords next time.
Alrighty, folks, we lost. Alrighty. Matt says that's his favorite video game. That was... Alrighty.
It's awesome. Matt would have gotten it.
Folks, we're not done yet. We got a few more contributors. Let's get to them.
Hi everyone, it's Clara and I'm back talking about another board game that I haven't played but I think I'd really enjoy. And today's board game is a little bit unusual. So for me, I don't know, when I'm playing with my friends, it's not really that I want to beat them. It's not really that I necessarily want to win. I just want to have fun with my friends. And role-playing games are fantastic because we can all get together and we can create a story. And when we're playing time stories, when we're playing Mice and Mystics, we have so much backstory for the characters. When we're playing Dungeons and Dragons, we go to the nth degree with that backstory. It's really fantastic. So I was really curious to see a game that, like I say, isn't about winning, but it's about the journey. It's about playing. And that is Fog of Love. And it looks beautiful, but I really love the idea that you're just playing the game for the enjoyment of playing the game. But it still probably would have passed me by. But when I was at the UK Board Games Expo last year, I saw that they had these alternate covers because they'd heard from the people that, they didn't feel represented in the game. So they released same-sex covers and they added aspects to the cards and stuff like that. And that was just... It's so nice to see representation. Not every board game needs LGBTI plus representation. It's not relevant, but in this game it is, and so it's so nice to see a publisher listen to the fans and implement that. And as someone that's an LGBTI plus activist and a transgender person myself, it's just beautiful to see, and I really appreciate it so much. This means a lot to a lot of people. There are also expansions, and I hear there should be a queer storyline coming out, so that'll be really interesting to see what's going on, and I gotta say, I'm looking forward to that. So yeah, what do you think? Is it a good game? Have you played it? Is it fun just for the sake of playing? I love RPGs. Will I enjoy it? Let me know below, and until I see you again next time, take care. Bye-bye.
Hi, it's Tarrant.
And Stella from Liverpool University. Today, we're going to talk about Reapers of Midgard.
So we've played through this game once since we had it, played it 3-player. It's an interesting mechanic, wouldn't you say?
Well, me and Tarrant, this is where we don't really agree exactly what we think about this game. I really like it because it has got this good feeling of building something. It's an engine building and worker placement, and the artwork is just beautiful, and the components. We've got the deluxe version from Kickstarter.
Yeah.
What do you?
For me, it falls. I often find that engine build games, which are also point salad games, I guess it doesn't feel engine-y to me. Sometimes things come a bit too easily, or points in general come a bit easily. So there was always things to do. I liked the lead and follow mechanic. I think it worked well. That's really but then at the same time, we were drafting a pretty limited pool, and sometimes you were sort of stuck into just what happened to be on the board. I also thought there was a lot going on. There was a lot of stuff you were doing yourself. You created this little bit of engine, and then a lot of things were pretty solitary. So overall, the vibe of playing it wasn't as strong for me as some other Euros.
That's fair enough. I mean, you know, we don't always agree on every single game which we like or don't, but I think the artwork, the components, the follow, that's just, I think this is the game for me.
Yeah, there were a lot of things that were quite... I think the one thing I definitely found about it, when we went through the rules at the start, it felt like it was going to be hard to get dice. It wasn't as hard as I feared it would be.
Yeah.
Maybe that's why things felt like they came easily.
Okay, so that is it. And we are Meeple University on YouTube and also on the Dice Tower for how to play and pocket playthrough. Until next time.
And that's it for another board game breakfast. We got more stuff coming to this afternoon. I'm doing my, I rank all the legacy games, or the 14 of them that I've played.
Okay.
And we got more reviews coming. Z's doing a whole pile of reviews over the weekend on one game. What was that?
I'm doing Alhambra. I'm reviewing a bunch of the new expansions, the new Designers Edition stuff for that, and doing a comparison video also with a previous edition of it. So that's dropping on Friday, a whole bunch of that stuff.
All righty. Well, we'll see you all next week for another board game breakfast. I'll get my revenge on Z then. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to enter our contest we mentioned at the beginning of the episode. Until next time, I'm Tom Vassell.
I'm Z Garcia.
Have fun gaming.